I think, I know Tony's team, the last couple of years playing against them, and don't think I've ever had an easy game, Ewood Park at all. And same as anything, when you're in a tough patch, which all teams go through, it's that next game's the opportunity to respond, and they'll be looking at it as that. So we're preparing and expecting a difficult game, a tough game physically, and a difficult game. They have good players, and yeah, they're in a difficult patch, but we also know the capabilities of them. So same process, prepare the team for a tough physical challenge and a fight from them, because they'll want to give a response, and we have to be ready for that, but also to try and kick on with what we're doing as well. So it's the battle of those wheels that are going to need to be the strongest from our side.
The longer Sheffield Wednesday maintain their place in the higher echelons of the table, does that then, with respect, the Blackburns of this world, add a degree of expectation about it?
I said it all along, at big clubs like Sheffield Wednesday, the history it has, the expectation will always be there, regardless of the fact that the club's been out of the top flight for nearly, I think it's 20 years, it's regardless of all of that, the expectation will always be there, because that's where the club feels it belongs, and quite rightly so. So you have to take that responsibility, but then you also have to be realistic. In this league that, yeah, of course you love to maintain and win every game and stay in the higher places in the league. Of course, it's great, but you also see in the league as well, there's going to be patches where you can lose a couple games, you drop down to 11th, 12th, and then you win a couple games and you're back up into the higher bits. That's the realistic side of it. So there's no demand in the sense of where we are in the league from within at all. We don't need to focus on that. We don't need to talk about it. We don't. It's about the next game and the next game, and wherever that leads us, we just need to keep pushing and fighting for that consistency. That's the only thing that we can really hold ourselves accountable for at this moment in time.
They've gone 6 without a win, Gary, so how sort of wary do you have to be of they're going to get a reaction?
Well, they'll be expecting it, like we would ourselves. Whenever you have a tough period, which will come, we'll have a period that will come for sure. We'll have a tough period, and when that comes, we stick together and you look for that response as quickly as possible to get yourself out of that situation. Sometimes that it can last for one game, or it can last for 6, or it can last for 8. You hope it doesn't go to those lengths, but I think when you're in those positions, you on that type of run, you look at the next game as the opportunity to change it, and then you get a little bit hungrier to do it. So it's a dangerous situation for teams that face that. But we're on our own. I've said it from the start, we have to focus on ourselves. We've got our own ambitions, our own run of form that we want to keep fighting for, and the key is the players have to show that determination more and more to keep that type of run and points regularly coming, and we have to do that.